So this is what I've been doing all day. Making these from boards. These are going to be extenders on the top of those posts with a rail on top. And they're going to be light boxes. It takes two different sizes because those posts are made out of two 2x4s nailed together. So they're 3 5/8 one way and 3 1/8 the other. So we have a narrow sides of the box and wide side of the box. Rip the board on the edge, staying right on that edge. 45s, then cutting 45, and then use two hole saws. One drill this hole, drill that hole, then a bigger one for the middle. And just by eyeball, this middle one intersects the center of this circle. So visually I hit on the appeasing angle. I did consider cutting these into ovals, but I mean, come on now. Have mounting holes pre-drilled so they go good and snug, and they will fit together as a beveled box, making an octagon to match the gazebo shape. If you notice where the splices, I had to put splices in those original poles back there using metal and whatnot, and then I covered the splices with these octagonal shapes I cut. And this is more of the same, and there'll be a rail made out of just standard deck board, which is 1 inch. That'll add about 6-7 inches, about 7 inches to the existing rail, give me a rail height of 37 inches and a 6-inch wide rail with these light boxes supporting it. And in the rail, I will drill a hole into each box that I make on the posts, and use those cheap dollar bullet lights that you can get, little solar lights, because they're inexpensive. I got one here. Everybody's seen them. You know, one of these jobs is about $1.25 nowadays, thank you inflation. But those can slip in a hole, and the hole will be in the rail, and they'll be in the box and light it up with 8 lights, be post lights that also function as rail supports. I'll be painting the inside of these white. White is maximum reflectivity. Learned that growing things a long time ago. If you want to reflect the light back, white's about the best color to use, unless you got lots of tinfoil. But this is what I've been doing most all day down in the man cave. And installation will take place. I will have to put a little piece of mold glued in on that angle to block any light from shining through the seams. But other than that, it should be interesting, pretty. And the reason I went ahead with this is researching solar post lights. I noticed a lot of folks, they said after a year or two it was done. You had to buy another battery, and the batteries cost about as much as a light, but the lights, they range from $12 to $25 and more. Typically average, I'd say about $20-25. Doing 8 lights, that's $200 worth. And with this, you can replace a light for about $1.25, less than the cost of the battery. Just drop in a new bullet light and you're good to go for however long the battery lasts. Anyway, that's the woodworking thing for today. Y'all have fun.